We're live, sports fans. What's going on? Patrick over here, Ghost Picks ATS, coming at you with a free DFS lineup today. So 7 o'clock lineup. Told you we're going live. There's a lot of injuries. They just keep coming out one by one. So always got to stay tuned, alert with DFS. It is what it is with DFS and NBA. You know, it's last minute stuff. So hopefully you're in here live and enjoy what we got going on. So tonight I'm going with some top dogs, and then I'm going with a bunch of mid-range players. I think it's and then a bunch of cheap guys that I think are going to be, you have to play them almost. Now, they are going to be highly owned, but I'm going to play them all. And if the two top dogs go off, it's one of those nights where it could be a big one. So, top dogs. Tonight, I'm Jokic. I'm playing them both. I think one or the other will be high owned, but I don't think both will be high owned. I'm going to target both of them. I think they're in a great position to both go off. I like both those spreads on those games to be close games. I think that the Pacers and the Mavericks are going to be high scoring, but I think that game is going to be close. So Luka, I think he's got it. I mean, the playoffs are on the line. As for Jokic, I would have gone with Embiid in this one, but Embiid is sitting out like a – don't have words for that one. But going away from Embiid there, and we're going Jokic to just take over the MVP in the other way. I think that's going to be a very tight game. I like the Sixers to cover that game. I even like the Sixers to win. I think it's going to be a close game, but I do like Jokic to go off. So Doncic and Jokic, I'm building my roster around them. They're the two most expensive on the line. I'm going with the Blazers. The Blazers lineup is a bunch of nobodies and a bunch of bums, but they're dirt cheap, and they're going to get all kinds of playing time. Keon Johnson, Nazir Little, and Drew Eubanks for the Blazers. I like all three of them. I think each one of them could go for 30 alone. Keon Johnson's usage rate has been through the roof without Dame and without Simmons. I think every single person is going to be on sharp today. Every single one. So I'm going to go with all the other Blazers and just hope he does Johnson, Nazir Little, Drew Eubanks. Give me them all. Then we got that Pacers-Mavs game. I like going against Doncic with Jordan Nora. I think Jordan Nora is one of these guys. He's going to have an insane usage rate. There's nobody healed. There's no Halliburton. There's no Miles Turner. They kind of want to win still. So Nora can do it. He can put up 50 fantasy points on any given night. He's electric, but just doesn't get a ton of playing time. So I like Nora. And then I'm going to go with some Bucks to fill out my lineup. No Drew Holiday, no Giannis. There's going to be a lot of playing time available. I like Carter, and I like Bobby Portis, the people's champ, Bobby P, to get a lot of minutes tonight. I do think that one has a risk of being a little more, a little more of a blowout. So I'm rooting for a close one there, and that could be the difference in making and breaking this lineup. But I'm going with Carter. Javante Carter, I think he's going to get a ton of minutes. I think, with no Drew Holiday, his usage rate has been phenomenal. His assist rate has been all the way up. He leads the Bucks in assist rate without Drew Holiday on the court. Add in no Giannis. He's going to be big-time usage rate. And then Bobby P. He's going to get 10 boards, double-double. Bobby P is my guy, the people's champ. I'm rolling with him. So going down the line, I got Doncic at the 1, Nasir Little at the 3, Jordan Nora at the 4, Drew Eubanks at the 5. I got Carter at the point, Bobby Portis at the forward position, or Carter at the guard position, Bobby Portis at the forward position, and then I got Jokic at utility. Going through it again, these guys, Doncic 11-9 and Jokic 11-4, they're the two most expensive guys on the slate. I think that they're going to be well worth it because, they're both in playoff contention. Jokic MVP contention. He's looking for a monster night. And then the Blazers and the Bucks are the two teams that I'm targeting today. Avoiding probably the most popular of both of those teams. I know with guys out, there's going to be people targeting those fantasy teams. That's exactly what I do. But Shaedon Sharpe, I do believe, is going to be the number one guy. I got to believe he is for the Blazers. So we're kind of just rooting against him. And then Chris Middleton. I think Chris Middleton could very well go off, but in a game where it's most likely to be a beatdown, he's the one that I think would get the least amount of minutes out of these guys. So I'm going to fade him and going with Carter and Bobby P, the people's champ. So good luck. God bless. Grind on. Davis Riley to win the Texas Valero Open. That's my golf video. I put that out earlier. He was 34-1. That's already down to 30. It's down to 28 at FanDuel where it was 30-1 at PointsBet. If you're into golf, hit that one up. It's I think it's a money pick. So 34-1, Davis Riley. And then I'm rolling with the Sixers. I put him out at plus 5.5 last night with Embiid. I'm disgusted, but it is what it is. He's out. I think that team is still scrappy enough. I think that lineup, I love that team as it is. They've got depth. They can play a completely different way. I think Jokic is going to go off, but I think that the guards for the Sixers are going to be able to keep that one close. So I'm in with the Sixers, and I'm going to take the Sixers in the fourth quarter if the opportunity presents itself. If they're down in that like 6 to 15 range, I will be doubling down on the Sixers in the fourth quarter. So thanks for tuning in. Ghost Picks Patrick out here. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. And I will catch you back here tomorrow. Let's roll.